PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage seemed flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Offense will keep it on the ground here. But bring him down just short of the 20. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they've got it done there for a very nice game.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To the air, it's Mateer. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. The 30. At the 10 now. Wow, a takeaway and a touchdown. We are all tied up with a spot in the championship game at stake.
Well, the timing of this, not just coming up with this turnover, but the defense, opportunistic awareness, and being able to turn that into a touchdown. As you said, Chris, a tie game. Now everything's in front of us. Who wants to get to the championship the most?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Play action here on first down. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Park behind the line. It's Williams. Nowhere to run. Up corralling for no gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
With the catch, it's Williams. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Ott. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And it falls incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A short completion to the tight end. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first. Here comes the tempo.
Brought down, a broken tackle. There's a solid game there. No huddle now for the offense.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Only traveling for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. That's caught. It's Gibson. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Burks. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not with before he gets first down yardage. They trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. On the run, it's Tatum. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down after that run in the previous play. Looking to pass, it's Mateer. Bringing pressure. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And they're trying to push it in here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can. And that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Pressure is coming. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down?
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Now here's the toss play. He gets loose. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here comes a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Now they're running on the toss. Breaks free. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Back to pass. It's Mateer. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The offense going with the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Burks. Makes the defender miss. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, beating the zone is about timing throws into these windows. Here, you see the patience come into play, and the end result is a chunk play and a first down.
The offense really clicking here. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Powering through the defender. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. 1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. QB sneak.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They begin with a quick throw to the left. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Quick throw to the left. That's caught. It's Cuevas. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The defense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The junior trying to take his shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. They move the 6. They'll go to the line here on 1st down now. Trying to find some room. It's Young. Solid tackle, able to get him down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Bringing it out. It's Sategna. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Receiver in motion now. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Look at this offensive line pave the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the 2nd half, working with a lead.
Using his legs on the scramble, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. Grab behind the line. It's Tatum. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Courtney. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. This drive has now reached the red zone. Trying for a fourth down completion. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? We had a short view of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Caught behind the line. It's Potts. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a... Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense. Breaking free at the 35. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so their lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Sategna. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air. It's Mateer. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41. A new set of downs after that completion.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
That's reeled in. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's a take now. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A short pitch and catch to the tight end. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on fourth down. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. QB keeper all the way. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end.
Bring toward the end zone. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Looking for some space. It's Hill.
Yeah, I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The shotgun handoff here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Incomplete. Now, very quick throw.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up and stop, and they get the ball back.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. End zone ahead. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Get there.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be speared out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards. just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense ready to start this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab. It's Young. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. To throw, it's Simpson. He's running out of time here. Breaking tackles and going.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Ott. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ott. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Grab made by the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Time running down. They'll go for it here on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.